Okay, so this is the Telecaster version, the 2010 Deluxe.
I'm going to be Damon's meat puppet, and he's going to point out some features of this wonderful new Telecaster, which I'm particularly in love with.
We have milled stainless steel bridge saddles. As you can see, we also have the brand new N3 noiseless pickups. We also have the S1 switch, which while Chappers is playing, we'll push that in and you can hear the difference it makes.
So here's... It's a lot darker and fruitier, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. We obviously have a bound body, which is lovely, like an early 60s Tele custom. We have very, very high grade rosewood on the neck. Always remember when you're buying a deluxe guitar or a signature guitar from the US, you're paying for the woods. The quality of the woods is absolutely paramount. We have a lovely contour there, rib contour, which obviously you don't normally get on a Tele. And you can also see the lovely grain on the wood there. And of course the all-access heel joint, which once again, if you want to play up, the top of the neck makes it really, really easy. Shall we now push in the S1 switch? Do you want to look at the... Yeah?
So quickly,
play,
here's without, it's a G major chord without. Ton of bottom rear end there, isn't
Absolutely.
It?
Fills out the mid-range, loads more bottom end, yeah. So right away there, if you maybe wouldn't normally play a Tele because you feel the tones are maybe too thin or too toppy with the S1 switch, right away there with just a push of a button, you've got a big fat hum button. You can
thicken that rock suit, can't you?
You can, absolutely. I think one of the things that people kind of have a misapprehension about Teles is that they're only country guitars, or they're...
You're completely right, but absolutely 110% right. And anybody that's seen John 5 will suddenly have their expectations blown to the water and away. Because you can rip metal, jazz.
Exactly. And the Stones, I think, the bridge pickup, with a bit of crunch, one of the greatest rock rhythm sounds you're ever going to find.
You could bogle with one.
You could, absolutely.
I'll tell you what, let's sing a song. Very nice.
It retains all the classic elements of a Telecaster, but kind of brings it up to date as well. Yeah. It's like the best of the old and the new.
No. Say it's the best of both worlds.
It's the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
I think it's like looking to the future, but with a firm eye on the past.
It's like riding a horse with an engine.
Scary yet functional.
Like a robot wife.
Yes.
What tune have you got here?
Locking.
Locking.
Fully locking.
Lock up them bad boys. That's a lot of
It's a lot of branding on there. So should you forget what guitar you're playing?
Yes, it's just in case.
We like to remind people at all time.
It's a reassuring brand.
Yes.
You strap it on, and suddenly you've got this reassurance of, oh, I'm playing a Fender.
That's right.
Everything's going to be okay. You know, it doesn't really matter how badly I play now, because it's a Fender.
There's a lot of history and a lot of know-how. So, you know, if you're playing that on stage, from the audience, it looks like a beautiful early 60s Telecaster. But once you're up there, whittling away, you're reaping all the benefits of the R&D and all the little
7 horsepower death machine. 7.5 horsepower
death machine.
So I understand, Damon, my new friend from Fender, and Andertons, that this will also be available with an LSI roller nut and a humbucker. Is that correct?
It is indeed completely true. Yes. So
fantastic.
For your doom-laden rock tones, you can get it, that's the one. Get it with a humbucker in the bridge, and the HSS guitars, as you say, also comes with an LSR roller nut. So if you're going to give it some serious whammy abuse, as you were there.
It's actually really good bar.
Yeah,
good bit of borage.
Those were the bridges that were originally developed for the Jeff Beck signature Strat. So it's a 2 knife edge trem. So
I did not know that.
Yeah, so it returns to pitch a lot better. So with locking tuners and an LSR roller nut, you can genuinely give the whammy bar a lot more abuse than you could on a standard style Strat.
So I understand these guitars cost money.
Indeed, alas, in an ideal world, we would love to give one of these to every up-and-coming young shredder. These particular guitars we're here today in association with Andertons Music, and the new Deluxe Series guitars start at about £1,099 in store. Okay, so then there will be upgrades depending on the body woods. It's obviously cheaper for a solid finish. See-through finish is slightly more. You'll also pay more for an ash-bodied guitar. That's a slight upcharge. And you'll also obviously pay more for the HSS. But pretty good. I think in terms of value for money, they really, really hit the spot, because there's an awful lot of features on these guitars. So starting at £1,099, it's a lot of guitar for money.
That's pounds in money, not weight, for our American friends.
That's correct.
Can I just ask, what are the finishes they come in?
That's a Desert Sunset.
Yep.
That's obviously 3-tone sunburst. My favourite, the other one that I've seen and I have used, there's a beautiful tungsten one, which is almost, someone described it as...
Tongue-coloured?
Yeah, no, not at all. Liquid silver, someone described that as, but that's the real rock beast, because that's a metallic silver finish.
Yeah.
All the hardware and the scratch plate is all black as
wow.
well, and the pickup cover, so that's a real kind of rock beast. But we also have obviously the Sienna Sunburst see-through with an ash body, so some traditional colours.
You do a butterscotch?
We do, yeah, there's a butterscotch. Again, I'm pretty sure that's an ash body.
And do they do this with a blackguard type?
We do, yeah. You can get this in, again, in a kind of butterscotch style flavour, I was going to say, colour, with a more traditional blackguard.
And that's the one I require. Well, I think we better end this wonderful video. I think we should say thank you to Damon, and thank you to Andertons, and thank you to me. Bye!